Okay. Uh, the next option we are going to see is a circle. Click on circle. For circle, basically you need a center point. Click on center point. Then normally draw whatever radius, whatever you want. Then click your middle mouse button. Once you click your middle mouse button, your circle command will end, as well as automatically it will show you these dimensions. So what are these dimensions? Yeah, this one is basically a base dimension which represents the diameter of the circle, and this one is kind of location dimension which represents the location of center point of the circle. And also these are in light blue color, so obviously there are big dimension. If you want to convert them into strong dimension, double click on them and change the values, or type the value as it is. Okay, type the value as it is. See, I'm going here, I'll be typing it to be 230 230 or 430. Okay, see, if you see my screen, my plane is little bit out. It is not perfectly parallel to my screen. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll click onto the view. Automatically it will be, you have a shortcut for it, V. Okay, and there is one option called as refit. For example, this is how it is. Okay, simply if you type F, automatically it will be refitted. Suppose it is rotated like this. If you type V, automatically once again, oh yeah, it came. Okay, if you want to lock the dimension, then simply click onto it and click on this lock. Automatically you'll be getting those lock dimensions. Okay, after that we have concentric circle over here. For concentric circle you should have another circle, then only it will be concentric. Without circle, concentric circle, I'll be selecting it. And if you click the middle mouse button, automatically you'll be getting those dimensions. Okay. Okay. Next one is 3-point circle. Okay, basically if you don't know the radius, the center point and all those things, simply you can pick 3 points and you can draw a circle. For example, I'll draw a rectangle here. Okay, I'll draw a rectangle. In rectangle I'll be going with 3 points, the first point, second point and third point. This is the 3-point circle. Okay, next one is tangent. You know what is tangent, right? Basically a line passing through touching a circle at a single point. Circumferences, exactly. Okay, so I'll be selecting this as well as this. Okay, that is basically tangent of the circle. Okay, next one we'll be going with arc. In arc you have 3-point, center and radius, tritangent, concentric and conic. Conic will not be seeing, but we'll be seeing the remaining all three. 3-point arc. First point, second point, center. Okay, actually that is first start point, end point and center. Okay. Okay, next one is center and end. Center, total circle from this end to this end. Okay. Okay, see, I did not press any middle mouse button. That is the reason it is not showing me any dimensions. If you want dimensions, definitely you should press middle mouse button. Okay, next one is tritangent, 3-tangent arc. Okay, the same how the 3-tangent circle works for us, the same way 3-tangent arc also works for us. Okay, for example, I'll be drawing one rectangle here again. I'll go to arc. I'll be going with 3-tangent arc, 3-tangent arc, first, second as well as third. So this is basically it. Or if you randomly draw 3 lines, for example, I'll go to line, first line, okay, second line, third line. Randomly I have drawn 3 lines. Again, I'll be going with arc, first, second and third. According to that, it will be creating the 3-point arc. Okay, now this is a complex sketch. there are a hell lot of dimensions and you want to edit the dimensions. You want to draw something, but dimensions are coming in the middle. You don't want the dimensions. What will you do? There is a dimension straight here. Huh? Same question. Huh? Okay. You have some filters over here. So you see this? This is the filter for axis. If you don't want to see planes, uncheck it, you will not see planes. If you click on it, so you can see planes. If you don't want to see points, or if you don't want to see axis system, or if you don't want to see anything below listed, you can simply click on it, everything will be gone. These blue lines cannot be gone because they're reference. Next option I'll be coming with is Sketchup display filter. Click on it. I don't want dimensions to be displayed. Gone. I don't want constraints to be displayed. Gone. I don't want the vertices to be displayed. Gone. Okay. You can click here and you can go with. So I'll uncheck this all the stuff and all. Okay. Understood, right? You have to go with Sketchup display filters. Okay. The next option we'll be going with is ellipse. So can anyone say what? Suppose Sai, I asked you to draw an ellipse. How will you draw it? I asked you to draw an ellipse. How will you draw it? Basically, suppose if I ask you to draw a circle, you will ask me, sir, what is the radius and where should I start? Okay, like that, ellipse has two things, major axis as well as minor axis. See, now I'm drawing the major axis, then I'll be drawing the minor axis. Okay, whatever is, whichever axis is larger in size, that we call it as major axis. Suppose in this case, vertical axis is larger in size and the horizontal axis is smaller in size. So technically this will become the major axis and this will become the minor axis. If you know the particular dimension, you can draw the ellipse. Okay, next one is center and ellipse, axis ellipse. Okay, center point, major axis, minor axis. You can see once again, ellipse, center, major axis, then minor. Okay. Next one option we'll be going with this spline. Click on spline and simply draw your spline. Double click spline to end. Okay. Basically, these are your control points. You can hold them and you can control your spline however you want it. Okay. The next option we'll be going through is fillet. Okay. We go with sketch, select any plane, click on OK. I'll be going with a rectangle here. The reason the dimension is not showing because I have unchecked this. Okay, now I'll be going with fillet. Okay, fine. Select two end. Okay, basically, when it selects the two entities, it will pick the common point. So once I go to fillet here in the bottom tab, I'll go with something not datum points, not axes. Okay, here I'm not able to find. I'll try vertex. Vertex. Oops. Or first I'll end the command. select it, then I'll try to go with there should be something called as points here, but I'm not able to pick that points. Okay, anyways, leave it. Make sure that it is all fillet first, second. Okay. Here the value is given. Double click onto that value. End the command first. Double click onto that value, and you can give whatever fillets or whatever you want. Suppose I want it to be 500. Automatically 500 has been given. You can see the fillet has given as 500. Okay. Again, I'll be going with fillet here. Fillet radius change करना है. Double click मारो. Same. 600. So 6 is not working. 700. Okay. Next. Here you can see it is leaving it whatever the extension lines are there. Okay, whatever the extension lines are there, it is converting that into construction line. Okay, if I go to circular trim and select this and select this, see those extension lines are not there. Okay, let me try this one. Why it is not taking it? Okay, once again I'll try it out. I'll go to rectangle, a small rectangle here, and okay, then fillet. Oops. It is not allowing you to select. So you need to select individually. Okay. Next. Basically, in this case, it is showing only two types of fillet: circular trim, elliptical trim. Okay, elliptical. Basically, generally 99.99% you will only use circular fillet. Okay. If you go to elliptical fillet, you need to give major axis as well as minor axis. Select those two edges. You can see major axis distance and minor axis distance. You can manipulate those two. Okay. Okay. Next, again, I'll be going with the rectangle. This time I'll be going with chamfer here. Okay. In chamfer, first is normal chamfer. Select this, give the horizontal value and give the vertical value. Okay. You can see here, whatever the remaining is there, it is converting that into a dotted line or construction line. Okay. Again, here, chamfer trim. Basically, what it will do is it will not convert that into construction line. Simply, it will delete it. Okay. The next option we are going to see is offset. Okay. A rectangle. Okay. A line. Okay. And a curve. Three things are there. Okay. We will see how offset will take these things. Click on offset. Single chain looped. Single means if it is checking in single, whatever entity you select. Suppose if I come here, even though it is a rectangle, if I select, only single entity will be selected. Okay. If the same thing, if I go with chain, if I select this, total chain will be selected. Suppose if I go to loop, I want to start the offset from here and this as well as this. I don't want to offset this. So I'll select this as well as this. It will create a loop. Okay. Once again, I'll be going with offset. In offset, I'll be going with single. Okay. एक बार देख लो. आदिल देखने के बाद लिखो. Okay. Once I select it, select the single line. Now it is showing me some arrow. It is showing me some arrow and it is saying enter offset direction of in the direction of arrow. Suppose I want the offset in that direction to be 5050. Oh, actually these are in thousands, so 50 will not be visible. Okay, I need to give some thousand or something. Okay, offset single, select your line. In that direction, I want to be 1000. You can see 1000 offset is done. Okay, again single, select your line. I'll be giving -1000. What happened? Direction change. Okay, again single. You cannot click onto this icon as of in SolidWorks. SolidWorks में arrow पे click करता arrow का direction change होता है. इसमें -1 ना बनता. Okay, next. Suppose if I use a single here, only this particular thing will be offsetted. Suppose I want it to be -5000. Can see only that particular side got offsetted. Okay, for suppose if you want all the rectangle to be offsetted, then go to offset, go with chain. Okay, sorry, actually loop. Select loop, select this. I want the other direction, so minus 2500. Can see Adil. Once again I'm seeing. See offset. Actually, I told it reverse. Some okay. What I told is chain is used for entire rectangle. Loop is used for only some part of the rectangle, but it is entirely different. If you want to go with sign normal but removable. If you want to go with total rectangle, you need to go with loop. Click on loop, select just one edge. I want the other direction, so obviously I'll be giving -2500. You can see exactly 2500. Okay. Now I want this side, and this side. Only this side, these sides to be offsetted, not the other side. Okay, what I'll do? Again, I'll be going with offset. I'll click on chain, select first and second. Okay, you can see here first and second. Then I'll come here, click on accept. I want the other direction -2500. Once again, I'll go through it. In Creo, this is the old fashion type. 20-25 years के पहले computers कैसे रहते थे? All those it is like that. Okay. Again, I'll go to offset. From offset, I'll be going with offset chain. For chain, you should select minimum 2 edges. If I select this one and this one, whatever sides are there or whatever edges are there between those two selected ones, everything will be selected. Everything will be selected. Once you select, you want, suppose I want in the bottom way. Suppose then I'll click next. So it came in the bottom. I want previous one. It will go up. like that it will return. Then I'll click on accept. Then I'll say 2500. I want actually minus 2500. Click on OK. We got the offset. See, not the bottom line did not offset, only the top line. Okay. Basically, this is your offset command. Okay. Next option we will be going with thicken. First, I'll go with a line. Okay. I'll go with thicken. Click on thicken. You know what is single chain loop. I'll not repeat it 1 second. We'll see what is open, flat, and circle. First, I'll keep open. Now it is asking me, can you read it? Sai, can you read it?
Enter the thickness.
Enter the thickness. How much thickness you want? It is not asking offset how much thickness you want. I will say 2500 and I'll press enter. Now, Adil, can you read what it is saying? Already हम लोग 2500 दे दिए थे ना, वैसे क्यों पूछ रही है? हाँ? Thickness offset में क्या डिफरेंस है? वापस आया था रे, क्रिएट होता. Okay, same entity, mirror नहीं, offset. Okay. वैसा थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करता हूँ. Whatever you said is right. Okay. What I'll say is, if you are offsetting, either it is going totally below or either it is going totally up. 10 value offset, either it is going down or either it is going up of the element. But I want an offset in such a way that whatever the original is exactly in the middle. For example, एक line है and my offset distance is 10 and my original line should be at 5. That means मेरे को नीचे 5 offset करना है, ऊपर 5 offset करना है. कितने लाइन? पूरे 3 लाइन फॉर्म हो रहा है ना. ऑफसेट में एक ही लाइन फॉर्म हो रहा है, इधर पे पूरे दो लाइन 3 लाइन एक्स्ट्रा फॉर्म हो रहा है. Okay, so first I gave him the value, bro, I want an offset of 2500. Now it is asking, it is showing an arrow. ये arrow दिखा रहा है ना, ये arrow के डायरेक्शन में कितना चाहिए? I will say in the 2500 I want in this direction arrow to be 1500. That means ऊपर कितना बचा है अभी? 1000. And click on OK. See, the direction of arrow I got 1500. ऊपर के arrow I got 1000. Okay. I'll go to thicken again. This time I'll go with flat. It was open end. Okay, this time I will be going with flat. Selected. Same. I'll be going with 5000. Okay. In the arrow direction, I want just 2500. Okay. See, 2500. Click on OK. 500 इधर पे, 500 इधर पे. When you click on flat, you can see it is closed here. Ends पे close हो जाता flat तरीके से. And you can, okay. You can click on it and you can use this particular icon for construction. इस पे click कर दिए तो automatically closed entity construction line create हो गया. Okay. Again, I'll go with thicken. In thicken, I'll be going with circular. I'll select it. Obviously 5000. In that direction, I want only 1000. पर ऊपर 4000 आ रहा है, नीचे only 1000 आ रहा है. Okay. Yeah. And close. Okay. There is one option called as project. The last option here. I'll be teaching you that option once we go into 3D. 3D के बाद ही मैं project बता सकता हूँ. Next option will be going with as text. Okay. Draw a line and enter whatever you want. Correct, Shadin? Actually, उसके कहाँ पर है? Okay, something I'll take. Basically, whatever I selected, it took the height of the letter and to the perpendicular distance it is giving me. Okay, once again I'll try. This time I'll go with technically whatever height I'm giving there, that is height of a letter, and it will create perpendicular to it. Okay. Okay, anyways, you try it out. नीचे से ऊपर, ऊपर से नीचे, however it is coming, you please try it out. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll stop here. I'll be going with a few things here. Okay. This one you please write it down. Now I'll exit. Okay. Sketch. I have selected which plane here? I have selected front plane. Select our front plane, click on OK. Automatically the plane, all those things will come. Can you see these blue lines? What are these called as? Reference lines. What are they used for? Don't say reference. Reference के लिए मत बोलना. In Creo, especially, these have very precise. They are used for only one thing. If I draw a rectangle, where are the location dimensions it is taking from? Reference lines, right? So in Creo, wherever you draw, it will take the location dimensions from these reference lines only. From that only you'll know, okay, this Adil boy has drawn a rectangle at 392.4 from y-axis and 39112 from axis. Okay, so that's how it will come to it. Suppose by mistake you deleted that line. By mistakenly you deleted that line, and you're trying to, okay, I want to convert this rectangle into a solid. What it is saying? The section is incomplete for a reason listed in message area. You come here and you'll say this, basically this is your message area. You haven't specified enough references to place the section. Okay, now what will you do? Now what will you do? Exactly. उसको reference line को पीछे लाना. To the top left corner, you have 3 things. Okay, one is start SketchUp setup, references as well as sketch view. I'll click on references. We have selected which plane? Which front plane, right? So when you intersect two planes, what will you get? Two plane line. If you intersect two lines, what will you get? लाइन लाइन इंटरसेक्ट करे तो एज होता एक लाइन axis point, right? If two lines are getting intersected, you will be getting 1 point. Two planes are getting intersected, you will get axis line, or you will be getting a line, or you will be getting an axis. So this is my front plane. So you can see my right plane is getting intersected like this, and my top plane is getting intersected like this. So I don't have the reference lines which top plane is getting intersected. So what I'll do, I'll come here, simply click on top. So I got the reference line back. That's how we'll be getting our reference line back. Once the reference line is back, automatically Creo will, oh my God, thanks. Will take the dimension. X-axis बोलो ना, को reference line बोलो. Top intersection. देखो, हम लोग ये plane पे draw कर रहे हैं. We are drawing onto this plane. Okay, we are drawing onto this plane. This line we can get by intersecting this plane and this plane. This horizontal line we can get by intersecting this plane as well as this plane. If your intersection is gone, you can use that and you can. Okay. And now V and S. Okay, guys. Practice till here. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with this as well as some of these commands. Okay. I'll end the class here. Okay. Akhil, you can stop recording now. Okay, guys. Then I'll end the call here. So I see you tomorrow. Then, okay.
Okay,
Practice,
sir. Thank you,
if you
sir.
are having any,
Sir,
please let me. Yes, yes.
sir, can you give any important points for note?
Notes, sir. Okay, from tomorrow, what I'll do if I feel anything is to be noted,
Yes, sir.
I'll stop there and I'll ask you to note, write manually. Okay, I don't have any particular notes here. Actually, I'm making Adil to write. You also write
Yes, sir.
simultaneously.
Yes,
If
sir.
anything is important, I'll ask you to write it down.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys, then I'll end the call here.
Thank you, sir.